Did you know that in the 18th century, men wore high heels? Yes, those stylish shoes were originally designed for men to assert their social status. Fast forward to the 1920s, and the flapper dress emerged, symbolizing women's liberation and the roaring spirit of the Jazz Age. Then there's the iconic little black dress, popularized by Coco Chanel in the 1920s, which transformed women's fashion forever, proving that simplicity can be incredibly chic. And let's not forget the 1980s, when power suits became a statement of female empowerment in the workplace, complete with shoulder pads that screamed confidence. Fashion has always been a reflection of society, evolving with each era, and it continues to inspire and challenge norms today. Clothing was originally for survival. Early humans wore animal hides and natural fibers to protect against the elements, with decorative clothing emerging later for status and identity. Ancient Egyptians wore lightweight linen to stay cool in the desert heat, and white clothing symbolized purity. In ancient Rome, only free male citizens could wear togas, and the style or color denoted social rank. Sumptuary laws in medieval Europe restricted certain fabrics, colors, and styles to specific social classes, ensuring only the wealthy wore luxurious attire. In the Middle Ages, polanes, pointed shoes, were so long they needed to be tied to the wearer's leg for walking. Corsets were invented for shape, first appearing in the 16th century, becoming a staple for women to achieve the ideal silhouette of the time. High heels were initially designed for men in the 16th century to help them stay stable while riding horses. Powdered wigs, or perruques, were popularized by Louis XIV of France and became a symbol of wealth and authority. In the 18th century, women wore panniers under their skirts, creating a silhouette so wide it could barely fit through doorways. Lead-based makeup was commonly used for pale complexions, unknowingly causing health issues. Queen Victoria popularized black clothing for mourning after Prince Albert's death, influencing trends worldwide. The sewing machine revolutionized fashion, invented in the mid-19th century, allowing mass production of clothing, making fashion more accessible. Chanel introduced practical yet chic clothing, including trousers and the iconic little black dress. Invented in 1913, zippers gradually replaced buttons, becoming a staple in modern fashion. In the 1920s, flapper fashion featured shorter skirts, bobbed hair, and bold makeup, representing women's liberation. Rationing during World War II led to practical styles like utility dresses, but women still found ways to incorporate style. Originally workwear in the 19th century, jeans became a global fashion staple in the 20th century thanks to brands like Levi's. Miniskirts, invented by Mary Quant, defined the 1960s, symbolizing rebellion and freedom during the swinging 60s. Once just sportswear, sneakers entered the fashion scene with endorsements by athletes and collaborations with luxury brands. Modern consumers increasingly demand eco-friendly materials, ethical labor practices, and recycling in fashion. In 2001, a pair of Levi Strauss jeans adorned with diamonds sold for $85,000. Perfumes were used in the Middle Ages to mask the smell of unwashed clothes, not skin. The Tarkan dress, discovered in Egypt, is over 5,000 years old and remains the oldest known woven garment. The first fashion parades were held in Parisian couture salons to showcase new designs. The first official fashion week took place in New York City in 1943, now a global phenomenon. Fashion reflects the zeitgeist of every era, blending practicality, creativity, and cultural identity into timeless expressions of style.